Have you ever felt the sting of betrayal, where someone you trusted shattered your world, leaving you craving justice? That fire in your chest screams for payback. But what if the real victory lies in breaking free, not fighting back? Stoicism teaches us a powerful truth. The ultimate freedom is not in settling scores, but in rising above those who hurt you. Their actions don't define you. Your response does. In this video, we'll explore how to reclaim your peace and make their betrayal irrelevant. If you're ready to transform pain into strength, hit subscribe. And let's dive into the Stoic path to liberation. 1. Why betrayal traps you. Betrayal hits like a thunderbolt. Someone you trusted, a friend, a partner, a colleague turns on you, and the pain burns deep. Your first impulse is to strike back, to make them feel the hurt they caused. It feels like the only way to set things right. But Stoicism reveals a hard truth. Chasing revenge doesn't free you, it chains you. It hands power to the person who wronged you, keeping you stuck in their shadow. In this chapter, we'll explore why betrayal pulls you into a trap and how it steals your peace. Let's dive in. When someone betrays you, it's not just the act that stings, it's the aftermath. You replay the moment in your head, their lies, their smirk, the way they dismissed your pain. Each loop feels like a step toward justice, but it's a step backward. You're not moving on, you're reliving the wound. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, said no one can harm you without your consent. The betrayal is done, but you choose how much it lingers. The more you dwell, the more you let them control your thoughts, your mood, your life. Think about what revenge does. Say a co-worker steals your idea and gets the praise. You lie awake, plotting ways to expose them. It feels good, like you're fighting back. But while you're fuming, they're sleeping soundly. Your anger doesn't touch them, it eats you. Epictetus, another Stoic, taught that you can't control others' actions, only your response. When you let betrayal fuel rage, you're not in charge, your emotions are. You're handing the betrayer the reins. Why does revenge feel so right? It's in our blood. Long ago, retaliation was survival. If someone wronged your tribe, striking back kept you safe. Today, that instinct lingers. Even when the stakes aren't life or death, a friend's gossip, a partner's cheating, it triggers the same urge to even the score. It promises closure, balance, justice. But here's the catch: it doesn't deliver. Research shows revenge often leaves you emptier, not satisfied. The thrill fades, but the bitterness stays, like a guest who won't leave. Let's ground this with a story. Meet Emma, a woman whose best friend betrayed her by leaking her secrets. Emma was livid, imagining a confrontation that would shame her friend. She spent weeks crafting the perfect comeback, but it only made her miserable. Her friend, meanwhile, moved on, carefree. Emma's anger wasn't hurting her friend, it was hurting Emma. This is the revenge trap. It feels like power, but it's a prison. Stoics saw true strength in breaking free, not fighting back. History shows the cost of revenge. Take Caligula, a Roman emperor consumed by vengeance, betrayed by allies. He lashed out, executing anyone he suspected. His revenge didn't secure his throne, it made him paranoid, isolated, and despised. His own guards killed him. Caligula's obsession with settling scores destroyed him. Revenge didn't make him strong, it made him weak. Now contrast that with Marcus Aurelius, when his trusted general, Avidus Cassius, rebelled. Marcus could have unleashed fury. Instead, he stayed calm. He didn't let betrayal shake his principles. Cassius's plot collapsed on its own, and Marcus remained steady. His strength wasn't in punishing, he didn't need to. His peace was his power. Stoics knew that real victory is staying true to yourself, not sinking to your betrayer's level. Revenge fails because it's a reaction, not a choice. Picture a hot ember in your hand. You want to throw it at the person who hurt you. But the longer you hold it, the more it burns you. That's revenge. You think you're aiming at them, but you're scorching yourself. Dropping it isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's choosing your peace over their chaos. The Stoics called this self-mastery, and it's the key to breaking free. Here's a modern example. Alex, a guy whose business partner swindled him, was ready to sue. He spent nights planning, fueled by rage. But then he found Stoicism. He asked, "Is this worth my energy?" The answer was no. He let go, not for his partner, but for himself. He started a new venture, one that thrived. His partner's schemes failed. But Alex didn't care. He was too busy succeeding. He didn't need revenge. His life was the win. Betrayal hurts because it's personal. It shakes your trust, your world. Stoics didn't deny the pain, they faced it. Seneca said pain is part of life, but suffering is a choice. The betrayal happens once. The suffering comes from holding on. Every time you choose to obsess, you choose to stay trapped. But every time you choose to let go, you choose freedom. It's not about them, it's about you. What's the real cost of clinging to betrayal? It's not just the anger, it's the hours you lose, the dreams you sideline, the person you could be if you weren't tethered to the past. Every thought you give to your betrayer is a thought stolen from your future. Stoics saw this as self-betrayal. You're not just a victim of their actions, you're a victim of your own fixation. The way out is to shift your focus from them to you. Picture the person who betrayed you. Now imagine them watching you. What would hurt more, seeing you bitter, consumed by their actions, or seeing you thriving, untouched by their betrayal? The answer is clear. Revenge isn't making them pay, it's making them irrelevant. When you let go of the need to strike back, you take back your power. You're not the wounded, you're the warrior. Stoicism redefine betrayal. It's not a defeat, it's a challenge. It shows you who people are, where you need boundaries, and how strong you can be. Every wound is a chance to grow. The question is, will you stay trapped, or will you rise? In the next chapter, we'll explore Stoic tools to break free. For now, ask yourself, are you ready to drop the ember? Are you ready to stop burning and start building? Your freedom starts here. 2. Living beyond betrayal with Stoicism. Betrayal leaves scars, even when you know revenge is a trap. Letting go of the pain is tough. Your mind clings to the hurt, replaying the moment. Someone broke your trust. It feels like holding on keeps you in control. But it's the opposite. It keeps you stuck. Stoicism offers a way out. practical steps to release the grip of betrayal and build a life so vibrant that those who hurt you become irrelevant. In this chapter, we'll explore how to free yourself from resentment and live with unshakable peace. Let's dive in. The first hurdle is your own mind. When someone betrays you, a partner's infidelity, a friend's lies, a colleague's sabotage, it's natural to dwell. You rerun the scene, imagining what you'd say or do differently. Each replay feels like justice, but it's a cage. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, said, "We suffer more in our thoughts than in reality." The betrayal happened once. Your mind makes it happen 1,000 times. To break free, you need to shift how you see the pain. It's not about denying it, it's about choosing not to let it rule you. One powerful Stoic practice is perspective. Imagine your life a year from now. Or 5. Picture yourself thriving, laughing, at peace. Now ask, will this betrayal still matter? Will the person who hurt you still have power over you? Most likely, no. This isn't just a daydream, it's a tool to shrink the pain. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that everything is temporary, including hurt. When you see betrayal as a passing cloud, not a permanent storm, it loses its hold. You start to feel lighter, freer. Try this exercise, close your eyes, and picture the person who betrayed you. Now imagine them shrinking, becoming smaller and smaller, until they're just a speck. Their actions, their words, their betrayal, they don't define you. This mental shift, called detachment, is key. It's not about forgiving them, it's about freeing yourself. The less space they take in your mind, the more room you have for what matters: your growth, your dreams, your peace. Another Stoic technique is writing it out. Grab a notebook and spill everything you feel about the betrayal. Don't hold back. Let the anger, hurt, and frustration flow. Write what you'd say to them. No filter. Then, destroy it. Tear it up. Burn it safely. Or toss it. This isn't for them, it's for you. It's a way to purge the poison without feeding the cycle of resentment. Epictetus taught that you can't control others, but you can control your response. This act of release is your response. It's you saying, "I'm done carrying this." Let's see this in action. Meet Lisa, a woman whose best friend betrayed her by sharing her private struggles with others. Lisa was crushed, consumed by thoughts of confronting her. But she tried Stoicism. She wrote a raw, angry letter, pouring out her pain. Then she shredded it. The act felt like shedding a weight. She started focusing on herself, her job, her hobbies, her health. Over time, her friend's betrayal became a distant memory. Lisa didn't need a showdown, she needed peace. And she found it. If the pain feels too raw to release, try Stoic visualization. Picture yourself in a calm place, a quiet forest, a sunny beach. Now imagine the betrayal as a heavy stone in your hands. Feel its weight. Then, set it down. Walk away without looking back. This practice, called negative visualization, helps you distance yourself from the hurt. Do it daily, and the stone gets lighter. The Stoics used this to prepare for life's challenges. It's not about escaping pain, it's about mastering it. Reframing is another Stoic gem. Instead of seeing betrayal as a wound, see it as a lesson. Ask, What did this teach me? Maybe a co-worker's gossip showed you to guard your trust. Maybe a partner's cheating taught you self-worth. Reframing doesn't erase the hurt, it transforms it. Seneca said, "Every adversity is a chance to grow. Betrayal is your chance." It's not about what they did, it's about who you become. Turn their actions into fuel for your strength. Consider James, a man whose business partner cheated him out of a deal. He was furious, ready to sue. But he reframed the betrayal as a wake-up call. It taught him to vet partners carefully and trust his gut. He started a new venture, smarter and stronger. His old partner's business tanked. But James didn't care. He was too busy succeeding. His victory wasn't revenge. It was growth. Reframing made him unstoppable. Sometimes, the pain feels too big to reframe. That's when Stoic acceptance comes in. You can't change the betrayal, but you can accept it as part of your story. This isn't giving up, it's taking control. Amor fati, or loving your fate, means embracing life's ups and downs. The betrayal happened. It hurt, but it doesn't own you. Accepting it lets you move forward. Not for them, but for you. It's like cleaning a wound so it can heal. History shows us this in action. Take Zeno, the founder of Stoicism. He lost everything in a shipwreck. His wealth, his goods, his plans. Instead of cursing fate, he accepted it. He saw it as a chance to start fresh, to build a philosophy that would change the world. His loss wasn't a defeat, it was a beginning. Zeno didn't dwell on what was taken. He focused on what he could create. Betrayal is your shipwreck. What will you build from it? The ultimate Stoic practice is living well. The best way to move past betrayal is to create a life so full, so purposeful, that the person who hurt you becomes a footnote. This isn't about showing off, it's about showing up for yourself. Dive into what makes you, your passions, your goals, your joy. When you're living at your best, resentment can't survive. Epictetus said to embody your philosophy. Don't just talk about moving on, live it. Think of Anna, a woman whose fiancé left her for someone else. The betrayal shattered her. She wanted to prove he'd made a mistake. But Stoicism showed her a better way. She threw herself into her career, traveled, and built new friendships. Years later, she was happy, fulfilled, and free. Her ex, he didn't matter. Anna's life was her victory. She didn't need him to lose, she needed herself to win. Living well takes effort. It's a daily choice to focus on what you can control. Your actions, your mindset, your future. When resentment creeps in, counter it with action. Work on a project. Hit the gym. Call a friend. Each step forward is a step away from the past. The Stoics believed true power is self-mastery. Betrayal tests that power. Pass the test by building a life that's yours, not theirs. Betrayal is a wound, but it's also a doorway. Stoicism gives you the tools to walk through it. Perspective, release, reframing, acceptance, and living well. These aren't quick fixes, they're a practice. But with each step, you get stronger. The person who hurt you thought they could break you. Prove them wrong, not by fighting, but by thriving. Let them fade as you shine. In the next chapter, we'll tie it all together and show you how to make betrayal a stepping stone to a life of strength. For now, ask yourself, What's one thing you can do today to let go? Maybe it's writing that letter. Maybe it's picturing your future. Start small. But start now. Your peace is worth it. 3 Stoic street apps to overcome betrayal. Betrayal cuts deep. It's like a blade you didn't see coming. And your first thought is to strike back, to make them feel your pain. But Stoicism shows us a wiser path. Don't fight fire with fire, rise above it. The real win isn't hurting the person who wronged you. It's making their actions irrelevant. In this chapter, we'll dive into Stoic strategies to reclaim your power, rebuild your strength, and create a life where betrayal can't touch you. Let's get started. When someone betrays you, a friend who lies, a partner who cheats, a co-worker who sabotages, they want your reaction. They want you angry, hurt, or broken. That's their victory. Marcus Aurelius. The Stoic emperor saw this clearly. He said, "Your mind is your domain, not the actions of others. If you lash out in rage, you're dancing to their tune. But if you stay steady, you're the one in control. You're not just surviving, you're winning." The first step is taming your emotions. Stoics didn't ignore their feelings, they mastered them. Betrayal sparks a storm inside you. Anger, hurt, the urge to scream. Instead of acting on it, pause. Take a slow breath. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, delay is the antidote to anger. That pause is your power. It lets you choose your response instead of letting your emotions run the show. Try asking, "Is this worth my peace?" Most times, it's not. That simple question can pull you back from the edge. Let's make it real. Imagine a friend spreads a rumor about you. Your blood boils, and you want to confront them. Instead, try this Stoic trick. Wait. Step away for an hour, maybe a day. Jot down your feelings, every bit of fury. Then ask, "Will this matter next year?" Chances are, it won't. That pause stops you from saying something you'll regret. Over time, it becomes a habit. Things that used to rattle you start to slide off. That's the Stoic path to freedom. Pausing is just the beginning. To truly break free, shift your energy from the betrayer to yourself. Stoicism teaches that your focus is your strength. Why waste it on someone who doesn't deserve it? Instead, build yourself up. Become so strong, so centered, that their betrayal can't shake you. This means chasing your goals, honing your skills, living your values. The person who hurt you, they're not your story. Your growth is. Take Mia, a woman whose business partner stole her ideas. She was furious, ready to expose him. But she found Stoicism and chose a different route. She poured her energy into a new project, learned new tools, and built a brand that outshone her old partners. Years later, he was irrelevant, not because she fought him, but because she soared past him. Her success was her freedom. That's Stoicism. Don't destroy them, outgrow them. History backs this up. Look at Socrates, betrayed by his own city, accused of corrupting Athens. He faced a death sentence. He could have cursed his accusers, but he didn't. He stayed true to his principles, calmly accepting his fate. His legacy as a philosopher outlived his betrayers, who faded into obscurity. Socrates didn't need revenge. His wisdom was his triumph. He rose above, And so can you. Another Stoic tool is reframing. Betrayal feels like a wound, but it's also a teacher. Instead of dwelling on the pain, ask, what did I learn? Maybe a friend's lie showed you to trust carefully. Maybe a boss's betrayal pushed you to find a better path. Reframing turns hurt into growth. Epictetus said, every challenge tests your character. Betrayal is your test. Pass it, and you're stronger. Here's how it works. Say, a colleague takes credit for your work. You're livid, tempted to call them out. Instead, reframe it. This is a chance to shine brighter, work harder, deliver results they can't ignore. Soon, your talent speaks for itself, and their betrayal becomes a footnote. Reframing doesn't erase the sting, it uses it to fuel your rise. Visualization is another Stoic gem. Picture yourself 5 years from now, thriving, happy, at peace. The person who betrayed you, they're gone, à distant memory. This practice, called premeditatio malorum, reminds you that betrayal is temporary. When you're stuck ruminating, close your eyes and see that future. It shifts your focus from the past to what's possible. It's a lifeline out of pain. The toughest step is letting go, not for them, but for you. Holding on to betrayal is like gripping a thorn. It only hurts you. Stoics embraced amor fati, loving their fate. You don't love the betrayal, but you accept it as part of your journey. You can't undo it, but you can decide what comes next. Letting go says, you don't control me. It's your declaration of independence. Consider Tom, a guy whose girlfriend cheated. He wanted to shame her, to tell everyone, but he tried Stoicism. He wrote his anger in a letter, then tore it up. He pictured a future where he was happy, free. He accepted the betrayal as a lesson in self-worth. Slowly, he let go. He focused on his career, his hobbies, his life. She became irrelevant. Tom didn't fight. He won by moving on. Finally, live well. The ultimate Stoic response to betrayal is a life so full that the betrayer doesn't matter. This isn't about flaunting success, it's about embracing your purpose. Dive into what lights you up, whether it's your work, your passions, or your growth. When you're thriving, betrayal loses its power. Epictetus said to live your philosophy. Don't say you're over it, show it. Betrayal is a spark. You can let it burn you, or you can use it to light your way. Stoics chose the latter. Your betrayer thought they could break you. Prove them wrong, not by fighting, but by flourishing. Let them see you rise, not to rub it in, but because you're too busy living a life you love. These Stoic steps, pausing, reframing, visualizing, letting go, living well, are your tools. They're not passive, they're powerful. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build a life so strong that betrayal can't touch you. For now, ask yourself, what's one step you can take today? Maybe it's pausing before you snap. Maybe it's picturing your future. Start now. Your freedom is on the other side. Betrayal stings, but it doesn't define you. Stoicism shows the true win isn't revenge, it's freedom. By mastering your mind, reframing pain, and living well, you make those who hurt you irrelevant. Marcus Aurelius said, "Your power lies in your response, not their actions." Choose peace over anger, growth over resentment. Let their betrayal be a lesson, not a chain. Live so fully that they fade away. What's one step you'll take today to break free? Share below. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and start building your unshakable life now.